Hello, I'm back again with another unboxing. This time it's kind of a mini birthday haul. So without further ado, let's get right to it. The first item I want to talk about are from Fendi. Let me find my camera and pull it together. Okay. And this is a crossbody bag. It comes with palladium hardware on the pull tabs and the attachments for the crossbody strap, which is here. I will go ahead and put that strap on for you so you can see where it falls. I happen to be about 5'5", 5'6", and I do have it in, it is adjustable. I do have it on the longest setting. And so for this, for me, step back a little bit. It fits about here. And I plan on carrying it to the front like this or to the side. It is a cinch closure. It is a little bit hard to close because it's really new. But I don't plan on cinching it. I plan on leaving it flat like that against my body so that, you know, I can just be ready if I want to take something out. So yes, there's that. The measurements are on the side, but if you're anything like me, I have trouble really visualizing the measurements, especially in centimeters to my body size and where it came and how big it would be. So I'll show you the inches, 9 inches height. It is about, I'm sorry, it's upside down, but it's a little, right at 9 inches across. So it does seem to be a perfect square in measurements, but to me it looks a little taller than it is across. But anyway, it does seem to be a perfect square for the measurements. Okay, so that's the first item from Fendi. And also, I'm sorry, this bag is found, for me, this color was found in the men's items. They do have a woman's version. I believe they came in a pink and a metallic color. I did not remember seeing a black. But yes, so I got the men's one, and this is in lambskin. So I'm going to have to go to my cobbler and see how I can protect this leather and not get it all stained up, especially during rains and things like that, because I tend to carry my bags a lot, and I tend to put them to the test as a luxury item because I paid a pretty penny. I expect them to hold up properly, but I will treat it properly so that it can hold up properly. Once again, this is a Fendi, I believe it's called a drawstring pouch, and it's in the lambskin. I believe this color is called cognac. And that came from the Fendi website. My next item is also from Fendi. It is the SLG that I'm going to carry with the crossbody bag. And it is this Fendi passport cover. I am a flight attendant by trade. I tend to have to carry my passport with me all the time, especially when I'm working. And because I have not updated my driver's license to the new security enhanced one with a star on it, I still have to carry my passport when I go into federal buildings because my driver's license is not of that higher security level. So if you've never tried a passport cover as a wallet, let me tell you, it's awesome. I actually own a Umpront Louis Vuitton wallet that I believe I carried exactly one time, because at the same time I bought that, I also bought a Louis Vuitton passport cover. I love the passport covers as wallets. Once you put your passport in, I tend to just slide in the last hard page into the section and leave the book where it can open here. But I can add cards here. I also have space for some paper money there, as well as on this side in this little pouch. Or you can actually slide the whole passport in here. You just have to pull it out when you go through customs to open it up. If you just slide the last page and last couple of pages in the passport into that slot, you can flip it open easily and go through TSA or customs or wherever you're going. So anyway, this I got to carry with this. I do not believe that there was a passport cover associated with this item when it came out. I think this is the Spring Summer 21 collection. Most of the girls that purchased from that collection bought the large tote bag that looks very similar to this. But I don't think they had a passport cover that matched, and I really don't care that it's not matchy-matchy. I'm perfectly fine with the passport cover being this, and it's actually going to be more durable leather. This is calfskin leather than if it had been in this material, because like I said, this is lambskin, and I'm sure it's not as durable. It's durable, but you have to be careful with it more than you do the calfskin, so I'm okay with this being calfskin. So those are my two purchases from Fendi, and let's carry on. We're going to switch gears, and we're going to move on to shoes. And as you can see from the box, these are, I'm sorry, my light is kind of been going. It's kind of cloudy outside, so it pops in and pops out. So let's see. So anyway, these are a pair of luxury athletic shoes. They came in 2 dust bags, and you can see the name. Oops, I turned it around. The name on the front of the bag there. And let's get to the shoes. And before I show you these all the way, I have to do a disclaimer. I mentioned I'm a flight attendant, and as a result, I have foot problems because I stand on my feet so much in my job. So now that I'm showing you the shoe, I don't want you to think that this cheesy insert is from the designer. They came with beautiful leather inserts that I removed and put in my own super support insert because I do have high arches and I need that support. So I just wanted to get that out of the way before you guys peeped at that and decided that was not cool. So anyway, these are the shoes. And there was some talk about the shoes. These are, I believe, unisex shoes. They are fully leather. They do not have laces. Let me put one down. They only come with the stretchy part here. And under here, there's, oh, I guess you can't see it on that side. You probably can't see it here. But there's another stretchy part there that actually holds the shoe. This is, of course, more for decoration. The other one really holds your foot in place firmly. And before I explain some other things to you, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about now before I start to explain further how the shoe fits. If you can see, I know it's hard to see with my light and everything, it just popped back in, but there's a seam right there in the shoe. I'm going to cover why I want to talk about that seam in just a minute. So these shoes I purchased in a size 38.5. Normally in Italian shoes, I purchase a 39. My US size is a size 8. So after watching videos about these shoes and I looked at a couple of luxury shoes. I looked at the Gucci Ace sneaker as well as these, and I think the Golden Goose and the Saint Laurent sneakers as well. Oh, and the Ferragamo. So I looked at quite a few, and I looked at reviews, and people talked a lot about, especially the Gucci sneaker, that they received blisters while wearing these shoes. And so even though I love a luxury shoe, I don't love a luxury shoe that causes me to have blisters. So I was going for the one that I felt was the most comfortable with respect to a luxury shoe. So I went down to a size 38.5, like I said. And the only thing that I had that was an issue when I first tried on the shoe, I have not worn these outside, just around the house, but the only issue I had was tightness across this area here. The seam that I showed you was rubbing against the top of one of my feet. But when I took the insert out and put my own insert in, the rubbing stopped because my foot lowered and it was a much better fit. Other than that, I did not suffer from any of the issues that other people talked about. Some people said that this area here was rubbing and cause blisters. Some complained about this raw leather edge here on the tongue causing issues. I didn't have any issues like that. Also, I didn't suffer any issues on the toe bed. I'm not trying to have ugly feet. I like to wear sandals, so I definitely was not going to go for a shoe that caused my toes to be crunched or possibly rub corns on my toes or anything like that. So I wanted a really good fit. I purchased a half size down. I changed out the insert. The shoe fits wonderfully. As an athletic shoe, it's very comfortable. It is not, however, as comfortable as a Nike or a Hoka One or Asics or any other athletic shoe. As a luxury casual tennis shoe, it is comfortable. So I just want to be clear about that. The other thing that people talked about was creasing. I'm not really sure why people would think that you were not going to crease a sneaker. All of my other shoes, my Nikes and stuff like that, have all creased at some point because when you walk, especially an athletic shoe, you tend to roll your foot and get a crease. This shoe is no exception. And even though I have not worn it outside, my try on and wearing it at home did cause a crease. Once again, let me get my camera to see if I can pick it up. I don't know if you can see that, but the crease is there, right across there. And that's just from wearing it at home for about a week and a half or 2 weeks that I've had it. I don't mind that. I really don't. I was on my tippy toes, making sure there was no pinching or anything. So the crease was my fault. And I guess if you're really not wanting to have a crease in your luxury shoe, you may not want to get an athletic shoe. I'm pleased with these. I really like them. I like the style. That was why I got them. My understanding is that they're pretty easy to keep clean. If you wipe them off with a magic eraser or just a damp cloth after you wear them, they will stay fairly clean, but there are shoes on the ground. They probably will get dirty unless you're extra particular or extra careful about where you're stepping when you wear them. I'm going to get some wear out of these shoes. They're probably going to end up looking pretty bad at the end of 3 or 4 years. I'm not going to dog them out, but for me, that's the nature of an athletic shoe. So that's these. And I really do love them. They're really very nice and very comfortable. The last item is a part of this haul, but I actually purchased this, and I'm a little bit ashamed to say, almost as a, what do you call it, a souvenir kind of thing. My sister-in-law lives in Hong Kong, and I had a trip to Hong Kong, and I purchased this, and you'll see why I'm mentioning that in a minute. This item is also a handbag. It is a pouch or a clutch or a wristlet by Ferragamo. And this is the bag. And now you see why I was mentioning that I bought it as a souvenir, because it came with the name of the city on the bag. And I don't mind that. I actually thought it was kind of cute. This bag is, like I said, a wristlet. If you're a man, I guess you could carry it as just a pouch bag. It has 2 zipper pouches. It's pretty stiff because I have not carried it. You see the tag is still on it. It has a zipper pouch on the back that will nicely fit my old iPhone. I don't have one of the larger iPhones. I have a regular, I think I have an 8 or 9. I know I don't have a 10. But anyway, it's just a regular size phone. It's not the larger size phone. So there's that. And it has the inside pouch here. We're going to silence that. And yeah, this is my last and final item. I have not carried it, as you can tell, and so I can't really speak to whether or not it's durable, but it's a lovely bag, and it's part of my little haul. Anyway, that's it for today. I really appreciate you all watching. I will try to insert a clip of the shoes on foot in a few minutes. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about any of these items, sizing wise, oh, and the Ferragamo bag is calf leather, so it's a little bit stiffer than the Fendi bag was. If you have any questions that I failed to mention about the items, material wise, what they can fit, anything like that, feel free to ask me in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, And stay tuned for our on-foot try-on if I can get the video to upload. Thank you again. Have a great day.